Alright, welcome back. Now time for the last figure that I've bought so far. It is the Ultraman Greed Primitive figurine. This one, I'm a little scared packing it without being in the box home with those small pieces, but we'll see. We'll see. There it is. Again, I got this thing jerry-rigged up a bit so that it doesn't freaking fall on me for my phone. So if it falls, I'm sorry. Bear with me. Figurine, or the box, looks very good. SHF Figures does a phenomenal job. Love it. Love these guys. I wish I could buy just all their figures all the time because just phenomenal. But in the US, they are expensive. Here, they're not as expensive, and you can pretty much pick them up at major cities, which is really nice, where you kind of have to order them online in the States, which kind of sucks, or go to certain stores, which I don't live by because I live in Wyoming. But yeah, let's go ahead and bust this guy out of the box. Alright, so we do have him out of the box. Again, I really wish that the American toy companies could do a good as job as the Japanese toy companies do with figurines, because this figure is super nice. Don't like that sound. Did not like that one bit. But the plastic in those joints are kind of hard to get out. I think that's the only thing that I don't like right now, is how hard it is to get the plastic out. There we go. Got it. Hopefully nothing broke. Kind of sounded like it did, but I think it was just that rubbing on that. And nothing looks like it broke. Okay, we're going to put the figure to the side, or to the back real quick while we look at everything else. We've got him doing his beam, which is pretty freaking cool. We've got the beam, which is awesome. That's, again, phenomenal. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 separate hands. We've got, we've got the grippy hands. I guess the grabby hands, the kind of normal hands, his little knife hands, and another set of the normalish hands just with the fingers apart. And then we've got his little crystal going to red crystal. Can't really see it, but yeah, red instead of the blue, which is cool. So let's go ahead and look at the figure itself. So articulation wise, phenomenal articulation. Again, we've got the neck on that different joint than just the head. Head wise, it can look up. Look up about that far with just the head tilt, not the neck, and about that far down with just the neck or head. But with the neck tilt, it's that far and then that far down, which is really nice. Shoulders, pretty good articulation. I wish I could get this here. Let me zoom out. There we go. As you can see, it goes up pretty good. Full articulation, got that ball joint, no restrictions. We've got the little bit of that butterfly effect on the back right there to get a little bit more extra closing of the closer to the hands. We've got the double jointed elbows, which is phenomenal. Love double jointed elbows. No articulation in the bicep or the forearm. We've got the joint for the hand, of course. Good articulation. Don't like bending the hands too much because of issues with breaking them. Articulation, good articulation in the ab crunch. Only issue is there's some restriction with the spine piece rubbing together, so be careful about that. But as far as bending down, he can bend down about that far. He can bend up about that far. Pretty nice. And then he's got like a pivot so you can bend to the side, which is kind of cool. And then he's got that hip rotation, again, we've got some parts that might rub together, so just be careful with trying to get him articulated. Make sure the spine pieces don't break. We've got the hip joints. Splits wise, we've got a little bit of restriction there. Got a little bit of restriction when it comes to doing splits, so you can't do the splits very wide. Not a very good articulation there, so no split things. We can do splits this way though. There's not any articulation restrictions there. And then we've got the hip joint rotation right there, that thigh joint. We've got the double articulated knees. Everything's super smooth, which is super nice. Nothing's too loose and too tight. I love that. That's phenomenal. Ankle. It's on that joint again. We've got the ankle pivot. We've got up. We've got down. And we've got the toe for articulation. Phenomenal. Paint-wise, looks good. Feels good. Again, I'm trying to see if there's any issues that I have with the paint job. I think everything runs smoothly. I'm afraid to pop this out, that I'm not going to be able to get popped back in, so I'm not going to do that. But yeah, no, paint-wise, it looks all pretty phenomenal. I'm not seeing any runoff paint onto other pieces. I'm not seeing any rubbing. No, yeah. For this figure, or my figure at least, it looks grand. So we're going to go ahead and get him posed. Of course, we're going to be using the beam. But yeah, give us one moment while we get that done. Alright, we did get the hands switched around, so we do have him in a good pose. Arm-wise, trying to get him to cross his arm was a little difficult, but you can get it done. Especially it helps kind of helps with the, I guess, tripoding the beam, because it adds that little weight so it can throw him off. But with the way the hand can set, you can get it to where it kind of balances itself. But other than that, it looks really cool. Looks really nice. You can probably get it centered up a little bit better than I did. But for right now, since I'm not going to be sticking them in anything right now, I'm just going to be sticking them in my luggage. So far, looks really good. Balancing wise, is a little hard with his feet. So once you get a stand for him, that'll be pretty nice. But yeah, I like it. This is my first Ultraman figure I was able to grab, so I was pretty excited about it. Got him from the Tokyo Station. Well, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. How do you guys feel about Ultraman? Ultraman's pretty freaking dope. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.